How's it going, everyone? Corey James here, and today I want to talk about a very mysterious, very controversial artifact that, for all intents and purposes, really shouldn't exist. Let's get to it. 1974, Aiud, Romania. Construction workers discover a mysterious, wedge-shaped artifact along with a set of 12,000-year-old mastodon bones at a depth of 35 feet. Unsure as to what they had discovered, said construction workers took said artifacts to the Museum of Natural History in Transylvania. Flash forward almost a quarter century to 1995, when researchers working in the museum uncovered the mysterious artifact tucked away in a storage locker. They take some pictures, make some calls, and the Wedge of Aiud is revealed to the public. But why was it hidden in the first place? Well, that's where things get tricky, because analysis by museum officials and archaeologists revealed that this object had an elemental composition that included 89% aluminum, 6% copper, and the remaining 5% was a cocktail mixture of 10 different elements that included silicone, lead, zinc, nickel, and cobalt. Now, this posed a major issue because scientific analysis, in conjunction with its proximity to 12,000-year-old mastodon bones at a depth of over 30 feet, experts had concluded that the Wedge of Aiud was at minimum 1,000 years old. However, aluminum wasn't discovered until 1829, so where did this come from? Flash forward to present day, and the Wedge of Aiud continues to be hidden away from the public, and when asked why, museum curator Anna Gruia had this to say.
It isn't currently exhibited because we have to admit as historians that we do not know more details about it. For us, it's just baffling at this point. But taking the logic further, this conflicting information could have just two solutions so far. One, that it is really not so old and the context is irrelevant and the patina was somehow produced in special circumstances. So it's a new object, strangely preserved, let's say. And the second option is, of course, that it's not of terrestrial origin.
So let's examine that first possibility, that this is a modern artifact that was strangely preserved in a way never seen before and unknown to science. Many have suggested that this is nothing more than a broken tooth from an excavator bucket, which, to be perfectly honest, at first makes total sense. We have 12 different elements, including aluminum, we have a construction site, and we have what clearly looks to be a tooth from a modern-day excavator. However, that theory was dismissed by most experts because modern-day excavators, including the teeth on the bucket, are made from either steel, iron, or a combination of both. Also, this is just my opinion, pretty sure the construction crew would have noticed a tooth missing and put two and two together. That being said, the most glaring issue with the modern-day artifact theory was the patina, because patina cannot be faked. Wait a minute, what's patina? Patina is a coating of various metal compounds that form on the surface of the metal when exposed to natural atmospheric elements. The longer the metal is exposed to the elements, the thicker the layer of patina will be. And the patina on the Wedge of Aiud had a thickness that measured over 1,000 years. Now, let's examine that second possibility, that this artifact does not have any terrestrial origin, or in other words, it comes from somewhere other than Earth. There have been some very intriguing theories as to what this was, with the most popular being it was part of a landing gear from an alien spacecraft. Now I understand that is a fantastic statement. However, you have to admit there seems to be an eerie possibility of truth to it, especially when you factor in the location at which it was found and said location's proximity to certain myths and legends of otherworldly beings. In addition, it is also interesting to note that located just 75 miles away in Siasora, Transylvania is a medieval monastery that dates back to the late 1500s, and found within this monastery is a very intriguing wall painting that seems to depict, well, I'll let you decide that one. Which brings me to my final thought. Looking at this from a purely logical standpoint, there is one very interesting element to this mystery. If this is a modern artifact that somehow aged in a way science and archaeology has never seen before, you would think they would want to study it more, learn how it was done, because again, they've never seen anything like that before. But that's just not the case. Rather, it stays locked away, hidden from the public. So you have to ask the very real question. Is this because the artifact just isn't that important or significant? And if that is the case, why would the museum keep it in the first place? Or is the museum trying to hide something that could prove we're not alone? How's it going, everybody? Corey James here. Just wanted to say thank you for checking out the video. I very much hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, do the little guy a favor. Hit the buttons, the like, the subscribe. If you're feeling a little frisky, hit that notification bell. Leave me some comments, suggestions on future videos. Do it all. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.